side particularly scared of the other. Both playing his best, but Thomas, he's taking the 50-50. It's Kanata, though, who's going to find the first down.
But it's a trade. It's a trade on both sides. Aegis is down as well. Kanata will have to do a big convert here or go head-to-head, toe-to-toe with Malabuka. Malabuka just has a singular build. He goes for the open exchange. And now Kanata's going for the push. Things are going to slow down. It's going to come down to everything. He gets the first tags. Can he get the follow-up here? Pressure's on. One more tag, and no! Kanata falls! Malabuka comes out on top.
Malabuka with the twin mag, but I don't think the pressure stopped just yet. He's taking a moment here, and that is massive. The reboot ban providing just enough coverage away from those pistol shots out of Kanata. And the first pick nation onto Acorn. It looks as though Queasy may have fallen in the feed as well.
What a big trade here. Just a couple players left now. This is it. Vino solo here, but he does have builds. The clutch is possible. He's also one of the healthiest here on the lobby. Vestroki doesn't have much to work with. He also can't get up and over. It's going to come down to the siphon of whether or not he can get the conclusion, and Vino does. But get it here. Finds Vestroki in the finish, and Vino wins the game.
This is starting to look pretty familiar, Monster. Queasy and Veno striking first in game number 1 of the Global Championship.
What a...
That his split drop, he is not trying to share by any means with anyone else.
Well, take a look at this. Zagu and Peppo actually have finally found themselves in elimination. Last game taken out a lot earlier than they would have liked. So this is their chance to go ahead and bounce back, put some numbers on the board. And they have a very, very interesting strategy. They're actually healing Striker and getting as much surge as possible. What a unique position to be in, but also you have to be so smart to think like this. This is how, again, ahead Zagu and Peppo are.
But imagine being Striker, your fate completely decided, just watching yourself benefit some of your competitors to the utmost extent.
If you're a Fortnite like super nerd like I am, that right there, that was
genius.
That was so genius.
He has hardly any HP to work with, and you consider the shield that he's missing. He's doing a great job so far. Continuing by time, only one build left though. This next moment has to be his best. Clixie doesn't see it coming as Acorn finds the elimination he needs. Just enough builds to keep going up.
Absolutely clean elimination there. Shari now looking for it. They have 9 eliminations. Acorn goes all the way up. Needs to come on down. Knows where his opponent is, and he's looking for him. But the zone is ticking, gets right into it. He knows he's got a couple opportunities here. It's all or nothing now. One shot will be it, but no, it won't be enough. Still though, 4 eliminations in a second place there. And Shari take home the second game now alongside Giras.
Seti nearly playing smartly there for Shari. Invested so much time here now that they don't really have another option other than to close this fight out because they need the materials, they need the refresh off of Cold and Acorn.
Acorn, Cold, but Cold gets him in the box and puts down the other as well. Pink and Vico shut down and sent back to the lobby. And that is the best team for them to eliminate. They already have pretty much top 25 now sealed in the bag. Excellent endgame for them. They're going to be happy with a top 10. Meanwhile, Paper and Muzz continue to force their way in here. 8 elims now, probably the most that are alive at the moment. Trailing behind another team, and Paper's gonna fall there.
And unfortunately, Muzz to follow suit, but Merstash still up and kicking. Seti, though, with a massive hit, and that's the back-to-backs now onto Robop. With the materials refresh, it might not do him any good. He's not able to break into the zone in time. Acorn instead will be here to play cutoff, as now Merstash forced underneath it all. Larkpix as well, living as a solo. This is looking like Acorn and Cold's game for the taking.
And Acorn's doing an excellent job pressuring with the breach of shotgun, making sure no one's got a chance to breathe, but Larkpix is still going. He's found 2. That's 11 eliminations for Larkpix in the low. But NA takes the game. Acorn and Cold, the shrug.
He's making it look like it's exactly his plan. It's just too easy. Shots from the sky, but here at the racetrack, we've watched this for 3 games now. 2-1 in favor of Thomas and Malabuka. Kanata trying to see what he can do. It's a double fire, but Thomas, for the time being, he's gonna go down. Kanata and Agers looking like they could be in a decent position here, but it's Malabuka on the wraparound of the reboot van, trying to make sure that he can keep Thomas and his own hopes alive for this game number 4. Agers, Kanata so incredibly low, but Malabuka down to half HP. Now jumping on top of the building, and the reboot van just barely keeping the hope alive for Kanata and Agers.
Oh, this is gonna be a big save. His chance to get his HP back, and it down onto Kanata. He has no ammo left. This could be huge if Agers could just find a way to just push up, finish this off, but it's Malabuka who does it yet again.
One of the few times where a tactical DMR is going to look like the saving grace here for Malabuka. Thomas as well with the immediate dap up.
Want to leave it up to a prop, but you don't want to leave it up to the judges. As you see another replay. Oh my gosh, what did we just witness from King? Does he go back to back? There is no way. This man, he goes down. A 2v2 situation. Sphinx and Pollo drop them into the palm of their hands, but a nice shot's gonna be traded off. But it down onto Thomas, and they take the game. NA on top, thanks to Pollo and Sphinx.
What a massive comeback though from Pollo and Sphinx. I mean, 12 eliminations, given that they were in such a dire position heading into
The other side of what went down. And the headshot onto Mappy. That is a huge He is just on fire. He's feeling it, everybody. But on the high ground, it's Yamzo and Rise that are trying to take this last and final game of the day. A few teams actually that are stuck down low still need this shot to try to qualify. Misha and Teen is one of them. Chulex and Chicho, they probably already got their spot, but Threats does it yet again. Another elimination, trying to go ahead and keep him and Booga's dream alive.
But for Threats, he didn't find any sort of white heals, which he needed. Granted, it might not be necessary. Almost found the closing shot there onto Rise, but with the Yamzo there to back him up, it's no problem whatsoever. And we are seeing one of NA's finest with a victory royale for the day close.
Sunday, let's take a look at a list of the 25 players that have qualified